Well, if you're thinking of gifting your adult children money this Christmas from your RRSPs, financial planner Renee Rebelo is here with some tips on how to do that without taking a tax hit. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Good morning. Yes, good to see you too.
Yeah. So what are we talking here? Are we talking about lifting money out of the RRSP or unused contribution room?
No, both actually.
Okay.
So there's a couple ways that you can do financial gifts.
Yeah.
One is if you currently are in a Rrsp position and you don't need that money. Like I have a lot of clients that are like, Renee, I wish I didn't have to take this money. I don't know what to do with it. Some of them put them in TFSA. And then I'm like, well, why don't you use it as experiences for your family? So, I have one client who every year in December, she comes in, we max out to her marginal tax bracket, the amount of money she'll take out from her Rrsp, and then she uses that money to take her family on a vacation and give them an experience. So she has amazing, relationships with her grandchildren because she's actually even gone further and broken it up to, take one child per year on a trip of their choice. So she's been to Ireland, she's been to Florida, she's been to Spain, wherever these children want to go and talk about a great relationship with their grandchild. So, you will pay tax on it. However, these people don't need the money and they're kind of like, what am I going to do with it? So this is a great way to give an experience over gifting money. The other thing you can do is you can make an RSP deposit for your children. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. So, instead of giving them cash, maybe put money into their RSP as long as they have room. And then that money will actually, when they file their taxes in April, they'll get their tax return back. So you'll get a second gift because now all of a sudden they'll get money back from the government and they can use that to pay down debt or maybe again go on a trip or get some renovations to their home done that they wanted to do. And you've also helped them with their nest egg for their retirement. So it's not just handing over cash and saying, here you go. It's actually making a financial plan on what to do with that money. You can also gift it into an Rrsp deposit for your grandchildren. It gives them 20% additional grant money. So now you've given them that money plus another 20%. It's a great way to help your children during the holidays without giving an actual gift. The other thing you can do is give a session with a financial planner. So, hire a financial planner for a couple hours and let your children go sit with them for 2 hours to just ask questions about financials. Because one of the things that's missing in today's day is financial education, and people just don't know where to get it. So,
That's a fantastic gift.
Yeah, just get a couple hours and say, I've booked you a 2-hour appointment with this financial planner. Go in and ask any question you want, whether it's reduce debt, save for a house, how a credit card works. It's amazing how people don't even understand how overdraft works on their bank account. And then the other thing is you can even gift a will and power of attorney. Maybe speak to a lawyer and pay for it ahead of time and then have them go in and just create their wills and power of attorneys. Mm-hmm. These are really good gifts that people won't spend money on, but need to. Now, these are great ways to do it.
Yeah, and you mentioned, for the gift givers, often there might be a tax hit, but they're okay with that. But let's talk about minimizing that tax hit. And of course, coming out of the pandemic, a lot of people are in precarious positions and may be forced to make those withdrawals. Under what circumstances can you make a withdrawal out of the RRSP?
Well, it depends on the type of RSP. Most people, when I sit down with them to do a withdrawal, I look at their marginal tax rates. So, what amount of money have you made this year from all sources of income? And when you take that next nearest dollar, is that going to shoot you into another marginal tax bracket? So a lot of those things happen in December. I'm very busy in December seeing clients to look at their tax rates to see if maybe we should melt down some of the RSP because they're in a really low tax bracket. Mm-hmm. And next year they might get their OAS. So now all of a sudden they'll be in a higher tax bracket. So it's about just really knowing what kind of income you have for the year and then knowing how to trigger a tax disposition because you want to pay less tax.
Okay.
So ideally, you want to pay 20%.
Yeah. Lots more great advice on your website, and the gift giving is a great idea, and it's the gift with RRSP, money that keeps on giving. So again, we'll link up your website at chh.com, and we hope to see you more often, Renee Rebelo. Thanks for joining us. Happy Tuesday.
Thanks for having me. Happy Tuesday, guys. Take care.